eyes can't see from the bottles of whiskey. I don't believe anybody will miss me, and I'm on my knees. Tell me, God, are you listening?
I'm the one that you hate for making America great, and I'm the one who's trying to build back better. We ain't the same. Yeah, you're right, there's a difference. Y'all are woke and we're awake. What a joke. Does white privilege have something to say? Your president drove the country into the ground. The crime rate is through the roof, there ain't no jobs to be found. Inflation going up, my kids need food in their mouths. You put the fake news on every TV screen in my house. Hold up, your president a racist, homophobic, tried to overthrow democracy and everybody knows it. He will never make America great again like the slogan. He a white supremacist, just like all of you who voted. That is not facts. All you woke morons do is talk trash. Drag queens in classrooms hate anyone who's not black. You're pro-white, you know that's what the Klan members are, right? You're anti-LGBTQ, then why they always on your mind? Bro, you're a boy, you're a girl, stop playing stupid. You screwing up the youth and all the children are our future. You don't care about the kids, look at all the school shootings. You're pro-gun, it's your fault, stop making those excuses. You think anyone who don't agree with you is just a bigot. You're a fascist, you're a Nazi. You just mad because you triggered. You're just jealous of the left because we're progressive and we're winning. Now I'm tripping that you won the election because you rigged it.
They put you on the left, they put you on the right. They tell you what to hate, then they tell you who to fight. Till you're screaming, screaming. They put you on the right, they put you on the left. They tell you who to hate, they do anything to get you screaming, screaming.
My president draining the swamp, we building walls. Your president opened the border for one and all. Now there's murderers and criminals evading the law, walking right into America, our safety is gone. Well, my president ended pandemic, saved the economy, and introduced legislation fighting for our equality. His son smokes crack, I don't care about that honestly. He's raising all our wages, he can't raise his children properly. You obviously pro-life, a woman's choice is your right. I feel like abortion is important and you don't like. You're treating it like birth control, you're treating them like your wife. I said that all lives matter and I also meant unborn life. You're so clever, go ahead make your little memes while we're bringing home the soldiers who were in the Middle East. Okay, you brought the soldiers home, but then you burnt the flag and took a knee and left the men who fought for all our freedom homeless on the street. Build back better, there'll be violence and riots until you Bible thumpers learn to fall in line and trust the science. We ain't ever backing down from all you pedos and tyrants. The right is fighting the system, the left designed to divide us. And that is clown talk, all you got is mean tweets. It's free speech, call the cops, dog, you defunded the police. This country will be better off without all you freaks. This is America, homie, if you don't like it, you can leave.
They put you on the left, they put you on the right. They tell you what to hate, then they tell you who to fight. Till you're screaming, screaming. They put you on the right, they put you on the left. They tell you who to hate, they do anything to get you screaming, screaming.
No president will ever give a damn about the truth. It don't matter who's the winner, cause the people always lose. No president will ever break the system from inside. It's a deep state plan dividing us into sides. It don't matter if you're left, right, black, white, red, blue, conservative or liberal, rich, poor, me, you, Republican or Democrat, old, young, mean, cool. They promise us our freedom, but then all we get is free doom.
They put you on the left, they put you on the right. They tell you what to hate, then they tell you who to fight. Till you're screaming, screaming. They put you on the right, they put you on the left. They tell you who to hate, they do anything to get you screaming, screaming.
They separate us from our neighbors and they call it social distancing. It's actually a bigger plan, it's called social conditioning. They took away our privacy, there's always someone listening. The elections planning riots for the citizens. The government has always lied, it's history repeating. But the problem is the schools dumb you down so you believe them. If you try to speak the truth inside a tweet, then they delete it. Whole administration Satanists who claim they praise in Jesus. Every year there's a new name for enemies that we're facing. It's Al-Qaeda, then ISIS, and now American patriots. Who would have thought those who love the country the most would be hated on by folks who call America home? Both political parties are equally just as evil. They've been working for themselves, don't give a damn about the people. Black, white, yellow, brown, humanity needs you. Cause united we stand, divided they will defeat you. The man on the news
Says the problem is me, I'm just a small town boy with big American dreams.
the world's going crazy
They're lying to us, don't know who to believe, so in God we trust.
Y'all missing what was written in them pages. That was history they wrote, now you wanna change it. You racist, you hate this. Why you want us all to be locked up in cages? I can't stand the left, everything they say's depressing. Ship them to the Middle East, they can learn oppression. Believe me, I mean this quite literal. I love liberty, but I liberals. Wear a mask, stay home, complain and moan. Talk about privilege on your phone in your Range Rover, Starbucks, mango, foo-foo, whatever. The cloth I'm cut from can handle any weather. You just paper in the rain, we ain't the same. Stand for the flag, only kneel when I pray. I just pray we go back to the old days, land of the free,
Home of the brave. Love is me, I'm just a small town boy with big American dreams. The world's going crazy and they're lying to us. Don't know who to believe, so in God we trust.
I see through all the illusions, refuse to hear rumors or accept that we're losing. Easy to get caught up, consumed by the consumer. Truth is so diluted, people starve off the confusion. Comfort is the killer, your dreams execution. Cool with persecution if I make a contribution. Home of the brave look like a mental institution, and there will be revolution if we can't find resolution. And a threat is a promise, stand up, pay homage. They tell lies, I'm being honest, test the time is upon us. I know that God got us, so I'm fighting in his honor. Hear the cries of the crusaders as we're strapping up our armor. Either set sail to higher ground or drown in a drama. Die for what I love, then my death will be nirvana. We fighting for our freedom, don't believe what they've been feeding. Be the change you want to see, the warrior that we're needing.
Cause the problem is me, I'm just a small town boy with big American dreams.
The world's going crazy and they lying to us. Don't know who to believe, so in God we trust. We don't trust the news, the government, or pharma. We just want freedom, that you have that to offer. We don't want the lies, the politics, or the drama. We just want the life that was promised by our fathers. We don't trust the news, the government, or pharma. We just want freedom, that you have that to offer. We don't want the lies, the politics, or the drama. We just want the life that was promised by our fathers. The man on the news says the problem is me. I'm just a small town boy with big American dreams. The world's going crazy and they lying to us. Don't know who to believe, so in God we trust. I am not Republican, I am not a liberal. Why the hell can't I just be American without getting political? The system gon' suppress us all, they don't care about the cost. How's this a democracy when we got communists in charge? Cancel culture Nazis, all they're missing is the swastikas. Honestly, this is a psychological holocaust. Pumping propaganda through the screen and straight into your brain. You ain't on a plantation, but you definitely still a slave. Race theory is indoctrinating children. Tell blacks they're disadvantaged, tell whites they got white privilege. What a brilliant way to reinforce division. If whites believe they have it easy, they will never help you fight the system. And now they burning books in untraditional ways. They just traded newspapers for the digital age. Now the facts can be deleted with no physical flames. They just change the information and the truth gets erased. They keep screaming to wake up, but they're all woke, not awake. We know the system has failed us and all the media's fake. I swear the government hates us. Having opinions is dangerous. The system built to enslave. went traditional or hitman hired to kill the individual. They label people red or blue, divide us, they don't ever help. They want you thinking left or right, so you ain't thinking for yourself. Go ahead and vote, cause both the parties are the same side. Two teams, one coach, controlled by the same guys. Left wing, right wing, both help the same bird fly. Brainwashing everybody at the same time. The internet was once a place that we could get our facts from. Now it's been monopolized, it's Google or it's Amazon. Who fact checking the fact checkers? I can answer that one. The people who control the narratives through the platforms. Let me break this down for you, simple as I can, Kate. They use social conditioning to put you in the rat race. It doesn't matter if you're first or third or if you're last place. You're still a rat and they're the cats who kill you so you can't escape. They keep screaming to wake up, but they're all woke, not awake. We know the system has failed us and all the media's fake. I swear the government hates us. Having opinions is dangerous. The system built to enslave us only works if we're afraid. I am not Republican, I am not a liberal. I am just a man who knows they're scared of a nation that's thinking critical. They kill us or they lock us up for nothing like we're criminals. Divide us cause they know that unified we are invincible. Questioning the government's agenda is controversial, but promoting guns and liquor in our music is commercial. They're confusing us with pronouns they made up to make us triggered. You can call me what you want, but just don't call me late for dinner. School teaches you to learn and never teaches you to think. So you absorb misinformation, then you practice what they preach. You ain't free, can't you see that's how they want you to act? That's called conforming to the norm, you don't need freedom for that. I'm not Republican or liberal or left-wing or right-leaning. I took the red pills cause that's who's fighting for my freedoms. And you don't need to choose to be accepted, they both fake teams. Evil runs the world now like hell ain't got no vacancy. They keep screaming to wake up, but they're all woke, not awake. We know the system has failed us and all the media's fake. I swear the government hates us. Having opinions is dangerous. The system built to enslave us only works if we're afraid. Half the country fell asleep, but they scream woke. We're distracted by vaccines and TV shows, politics,
celebrity gossip, hardly need squats, black lives, white lives, which lives mean most?
We only dedicate one day to remember our fallen soldiers and women who died young. But if you come out the closet as Caitlyn Jenner, you're a hero and you get a whole Pride Month. The most dangerous pandemic's propaganda from these clowns. Only mass that's gonna save us is duct tape on their mouths. Don't speak. We don't need to defund police, need to defund the media who lies through their teeth like Big Pharma doesn't cure you, dog, cause every patient that gets cured is a customer lost. And big oil runs the world, the only wars that get fought are with the countries who have natural resources they want. Heard him
Claiming if a white man breaks hair like rap, he's a broken culture.
But if a white man acts too white, he's white trash. He's a racist, he's a bigot, he's a monster. Let's just have the conversation. Not every liberal is dumb, not all Republicans are racist. The government wants everybody fighting with their neighbors cause they know that if we get along, we'll probably go against them.
They can't stop us, cause we're ready to fight, trying to brainwash us. But we won't let freedom die.
The whole world's brainwashed. Everybody pick a team, start a riot in the streets. The whole world's brainwashed. It's us against them, it ain't you against me. How did monkeys become people and people turned into sheep? They put fluoride in the water that's keeping us all asleep. Claim they want what's best for us, I find it hard to believe. Cause they've been selling us cigarettes since we was 18. Fake news, fake woke, distract and divide. You're either right or you're left, or you're black or you're white. Big tech don't need a microchip to hack in your life. Cause the phone inside your pocket is a tracking device. And I don't know what I'm more sick of, rappers or Joe Biden looking like he ate 100 Xanax for dinner. Cause censoring the president and kicking him off Twitter is a bigger threat to freedom than foreign ballistic missiles. You don't trust the police or the government, but you want people giving up their right to own a firearm. Why would you be comfortable if police and the government the only people on the planet with the right to buy a gun? White privilege getting amplified to reinforce division. It convinces white people that they're favored by their skin, and black people getting angry cause they're told they're treated different. So the conflict is between us and never with the system. Let's just have the conversation. Not every liberal is dumb, not all Republicans are racist. The government wants everybody fighting with their neighbors cause they know that if we get along, we'll probably go against them. They can't stop us, cause we're ready to fight, trying to brainwash us. But we won't let freedom die. The whole world's brainwashed. Everybody pick a team, start a riot in the streets. The whole world's brainwashed. It's us against them, it ain't you only to consume. Step 2, infiltrate adults with the news. Step 3, indoctrinate the children through the schools and the music and the apps on the phones that they use. Step 4, separate the right from the left. Step 5, separate the white from the black. Step 6, separate the rich from the poor. Use religion and equality to separate them more. Step 7, fabricate a problem, made a lie. Step 8, put it on the news every night. Step 9, when people start to fight and divide, take control. This is called situational design.
They can't stop us, cause we're ready to fight. Trying to brainwash us, but we won't let freedom die. The whole world's brainwashed.
Everybody pick a team, start a riot in the streets.
The whole world's brainwashed.
It's us against them, it ain't you against me.
Independent, underrated, other rappers hate it. Super viral, hella handsome, hair is freshly braided. Mouth is diamonds, middle fingers getting way too famous. iPhone buzzing, it's my mama, I tell her I made it. Way too real to hang with people who are known to fake it. Swear to God, I'd rather drown than swim with sharks I ain't afraid of. Thank the Lord for what I've got and pray that he protect me daily. Shout out to the girls who I forget that used to call me baby. Life's so crazy, ayy, I don't have no lazy days. If I'm not making cake, I'm lifting weight, no time for playing games. I'm no angel, ayy, I have made mistakes. But even when it's painful, I don't ever reach for razor blades. It's satanic how I'm killing all the ghosts. Call me Pac-Man cause I'm classic and I'm hungry for the ghosts. Way I move like doing ballet, yeah, I'm staying on my toes. You don't need no infrared to see the way I glow. It's satanic how I'm killing all the ghosts. Woo. You know how it goes. I've been doing me and I swear they do the most. It's satanic how I'm killing all the ghosts. You know how it go, no one coming close. I've been doing me, swear to God, it's satanic how I'm killing all the gold. Way more bigger than these rappers y'all are fucking with. Couple 100 million views, homie, I got tons of hits. Here's the proof, neck is flooded like a busted sink. Gucci new, Louis new, trust me, you can't plug the drip. I'm sure it's super hard to stomach this. I'm the man the younger me would give his life to come up with. Humble kid, bank accounts so gross to make your stomach sick. Did it on my own, I'm from the bottom like a sunken ship. Life's so crazy, ayy, claim they gang but they gon' change. Family gon' stay family, just be happy, let the haters hate. Ain't no gravy train, life is full of painful days. Water from my tears will make the ocean for my Navy base. It's satanic how I'm killing all the goats. Burning bread, I smell the toast. Maybe I just had a stroke. I'm like Shaq, don't need to jump the ball and reach all of my goals. I'ma pull the fucking sword out of the stone. It's satanic how I'm killing all the goats. Woo. You know how it goes. I've been doing me and I swear they do the most. It's satanic how I'm killing all the goats. You know how it go. No one coming close. I've been doing me, swear to God, it's satanic how I'm killing all the ghosts. About to be a riot in this bitch. I'ma need 100 bottles in this bitch. They gon' be violent in this bitch. I'ma need 100,000 bottles in this bitch. It's satanic how we killing all the. It's satanic how I'm killing all the ghosts. Woo. You know how it goes. I've been doing me and I swear they do the most. It's satanic how I'm killing all the ghosts. You know how it go. No one coming close. I've been doing me, swear to God, it's satanic how I'm killing all the ghosts.
I wish I wasn't fat.
I wish I wasn't gay.
I wish I wasn't black.
I wish that I was brave.
I wish with every candle on the cake that I could quit doing these drugs, but I can't and I'm afraid.
I
wish that I was smart.
I wish that I was rich.
I wish it wasn't hard for me to grow up and forgive.
I wish that I could help. I wish I wasn't sick.
I wish I was Tom McDonald. I'd be just like him.
I wish I wasn't sober. I miss it when the party wasn't over. Happiness was right around the corner. Every single night was like the best one of our lives. Now we're older. The good old days are out of reach. I wish that they were closer. I wish I wasn't anxious and I wish I could fast forward. And I wish that I could rewind, but they don't make that controller. I wish the nights were longer and I wish the days were shorter. And I wish that I could sleep enough to maintain my composure. I feel crazy. I wish that I was normal. I wish that I could kill myself but also be immortal. Take me to the oracle. I heard that time is borrowed. Can you give me back my yesterdays? I'll give you my tomorrows. Forget all of my morals and just live like I cannot remember sorrow. Before all of the tattoos and the cornrows, I was different, I was happy, I was calmer, I was young and full of hormones. Now I'm wishing for a time machine, I'd step into that portal and be gone.
I wish on shooting stars, or were they satellites? Maybe they were too far. Hey, ooh, na, na. I must have blown apart a million dandelions. Now they don't grow in my yard. Hey, ooh, na, na.
I wish I didn't care about the day that I'd be buried. Used to live like I was ready for it, always in a hurry. Now I'm worried, all my memories are blurry. I'm just barely turning 30 and the voices in my head are trying to hurt me. The choices that I made make me feel dirty. I was 25 or 13, I was smoking with the seniors, drinking beer and getting flirty. Now the Ativan ain't working, I need something even stronger. Give me childhood, my mother and my father and my sister, and a Christmas to make up for all the recent ones I'm missing while I'm touring the country for a living. Give me a hug and a Nintendo and a toy box in the closet. Give me everything I wish I had. Oh wait, I think I got it. I'm a rapper like I always promised them I would accomplish. This is awesome, man. I wish I had a friend to tell. I'd call him, man. I wonder if I jump from here, if I'd survive the bottom, and would everyone believe me if I told them I had fallen? I'ma jump.
I wish on shooting stars, or were they satellites? Maybe they were too far. Hey, ooh, na, na. I must have blown apart a million dandelions. Now they don't grow in my yard. Hey, ooh, na, na.
I wish we were kids again, before everything was on Instagram. Ayo, things were so simple then. Me, my tree fort, all of my friends. Way back when on Beaver Drive, when the floor was lava, I could fly. Ayo, wished I was big like them. Never thought I'd wanna be a kid again.
I wish on shooting stars, or were they satellites? Maybe they were too far. Hey, ooh, na, na. I must have blown apart a million dandelions. Now they don't grow in my yard. Hey, ooh, na, na. I wish on shooting stars, or were they satellites? Maybe they were too far. Hey, ooh, na, na. I must have blown apart a million dandelions. Now they don't grow in my yard. Hey, ooh, na, na.
I wish I would've known how deep the holes in Hollywood go. It's dangerous to put truth in your songs. They've been tapping my phone. Got a van parked outside of my home. If I keep rapping, they won't leave me alone. As an independent artist, ain't no label stopping what you expose. Like these celebrities and artists really selling their soul. If cancel culture doesn't work and you get famous on your own, they'll find a way to put a bullet in your dome. I've been peeking out the blinds. I see them creeping, trying to hide between the trees across the street since my release is going viral. Can't believe it. Am I dreaming? Am I fast asleep inside? In a coma from a beating, or am I losing my mind? I keep working, I ain't stopping, they just want me afraid. I should take a vacation before I end up in the grave. My girl said she wouldn't fly with me because right now it isn't safe. Thinks if I board that flight, they're gonna crash that plane. I guess they didn't know that I didn't know that I don't give a fuck. They tell me it's in my head. I tell them just to wish me luck, luck, luck. I keep a gun inside my backpack with a burner phone. I lean a chair against the door and I sleep in my call me crazy, say I'm paranoid, trying to sleep. I hear a scary noise now. I can't go back to
See the ghost or it's the feds.
Call me crazy, say I'm nuts. In my front yard with a bat like what? I saw something by the fence. It's either ghosts or it's the feds.
I wish somebody would have told me this. The rabbit holes are actually bottomless pits. They monitor my internet from right outside of the crib. Get into my car with all my dogs, we taking a trip. Helicopters follow the whip. I mean, honestly, I'm scared that I might get hurt if I keep making these records. I've been playing chess, they want me playing checkers. All these CIA, FBI, NRA measures. They're hoping they can scare me or I'll crack under the pressure. Trying to take me off the internet's too obvious. It's obviously better to stage an accident and take my body on a stretcher. This is not a cry for help, it's evidence, a letter for every single fan who's gonna wonder why I left them. My homies never text me, they use WhatsApp to say hi. They don't want our messages saved in a case file. Hopping in a car together, we don't ever take mine. And if we do, they make me check the brake lines. I guess they didn't know that I didn't know that I don't give a fuck. They tell me it's in my head. I tell them just to wish me luck, luck, luck. I keep a gun inside my backpack with a burner phone. I lean a chair against the door and I sleep in my car. Call me crazy, say I'm paranoid, trying to sleep. I hear a scary noise. Now I can't go back to bed. It's either ghosts or it's the feds. Call me crazy, say I'm nuts. In my front yard with a bat like what? I saw something by the fence. It's either ghosts or it's the feds. Who would have thought that the music I've been making would put me on the radar of an FBI agent? I launch another single and they launch investigations. I really thought the land of the free was more than a saying. I've been researching the government agencies and departments, trying to figure out which one made me a target. Laying in my bed and my dog started barking. Hit the lights, go outside, someone went through all my garbage. Damn, this is a scare tactic, trying to keep me quiet. You can't win a game against the people who designed it. But I ain't giving in and I ain't suffering in silence. I'ma tell the truth, I swear to God that I ain't lying. I've been at parties with celebrities, say hello, and left the room to take a call that's coming in on my cell phone. I've seen their pentagram decorations and goats made of metal. Can't tell me they don't worship the devil. They do. I
Just didn't know that I didn't know that I don't give no fucks. They tell me it's in my head. I tell them just to wish me luck, luck, luck.
I keep a gun inside my backpack with a
Burner phone.
I lean a chair against the door and I sleep in my car. Call me crazy, say I'm paranoid, trying to sleep. I hear a scary noise. Now
I can't get back to bed. It's either ghosts or it's the feds.
Hello Hollywood, we probably never met, you kept the door closed. You like to pretend I don't exist at award shows. Tried to keep me underground like underneath the floorboards. But now I'm way too popular for you to just ignore more. I don't need the industry to like me, bite me. I didn't come to Hollywood to sightsee. Now I got my hands around their throats and I'm holding on so tightly. Y'all can't kick me out, don't believe me? Try me. I will never fit in with these bubblegum celebrities. I will not pretend y'all ain't the enemy. Y'all are not my friends, I ain't keeping it professional or anything. I don't hang with fake people, we don't got no chemistry. I ain't doing interviews and yes I'm able, but I ain't gonna sit with you to boost your sales. This ain't a brand, I'm so real that it's painful. Middle fingers to every record label.
I showed up, no one invited me, nah. If you mad, try and tell me I should leave, haha. I showed up, now we gon' see, la la. What happens when you try to stop me? Hello Hollywood, put your hands up in the air. If everybody's good, then nobody's getting hurt. Hello Hollywood, I'm here. Hello Hollywood, I'm here.
Hello Hollywood, y'all ain't ready for this kind of crazy. Pissed off white boy, no media training. I get up on your TV or radio station. If I think it, then I say it. I don't care if they hate me. The paparazzi follow, trying to get a picture. I look away from photos and I flip them the bird. I should probably just go home before somebody gets hurt, cause I'll be spitting at cameras until I'm laying in dirt. I don't need the cover of your magazines, everybody's mad at me. To me, being famous ain't a fantasy, it's something that just happened. I've been rocking with it happily, ain't coming down for nothing. Fuck the Grammys and gravity, ain't never going Hollywood cause I don't have the patience for managers or publicists or meetings with agents. I don't need no accolades or fake validations, I'm the best there ever was, I don't need your nominations.
I showed up, no one invited me, nah. If you mad, try and tell me I should leave, haha. I showed up, now we gon' see, la la. What happens when he try to stop me? Hollywood, put your hands up in the air. If everybody's good, then nobody's getting hurt. Hello Hollywood, I'm here. Hello Hollywood, I'm here.
Hello Hollywood, I'm honored to accept this award in an industry that's overrun with liars and whores, in the business that encourages you selling your soul. I made millions of dollars and I'm the same as before. I'd like to thank my mom, my dad, my girl, and myself, and shout out to my sister, but fuck everyone else. I never faked a smile, I said exactly how I felt, and I still feel the same, I don't need anybody's help. You tried to dumb me down until my music had no purpose. You tried to make me blend in with the people in your circles. You tried to change my style and make my music more commercial. And after all these years, I'm even more controversial, bitch.
I showed up, no one invited me, nah. If you mad, try and tell me I should leave, haha. I showed up, now we gon' see, la la. What happens when he try to stop me? Hello Hollywood, put your hands up in the air. If everybody's good, then nobody's getting hurt. Hello Hollywood, I'm here. Hello Hollywood, I'm here.
Every day is more bad news. Mass shooting at the supermarket. Cops killed another black dude. All over the planet, there's kids who are starving. Every day is worse. Try to make it work. Try to smile a bit and watch the world burn. Boss is such a jerk. Daughter learned to twerk. Just another day on a planet called Earth. There's fake news on every single station. Cardi B's everywhere, practically naked. Presidents lying, addressing the nation and smelling our children like cookies we're baking. People are dying, they can't afford water, and we are not helping. We don't even bother. We focus on money and first world problems like gender roles. Man, this is awesome.
It's a beautiful day if you don't go outside, if you don't watch the news, if you don't go online. It's a beautiful day, how are you? You're fine. If you don't watch the news and pretend that you're blind, it's a beautiful day.
Every day's a new crisis. First it was slavery, then it was ISIS, then it was Trump and a virus and riots, and now our worst enemy's fighting the whiteness. Every day's the same, everyone is lame. Every time we see the sun, it starts to rain. Try to make a change, but it stays the same. Make it a meme and we laugh at the pain. The economy plummeted. They blame the Republicans. As long as we fight with each other, we'll never defeat what we're up against. We scream and we shout and we burn it all down to the ground into nothingness. Then the cycle restarts. We're all fucked again.
It's a beautiful day if you don't go outside, if you don't watch the news, if you don't go online. It's a beautiful day, how are you? You're fine. If you don't watch the news and pretend that you're blind, it's a beautiful day.
I can't keep up with the news or the paper. I don't care if they burn it down. I'll make sure that every day is a vacation. I'll pretend that I don't see the clouds.
It's a beautiful day if you don't go outside, if you don't watch the news, if you don't go online. It's a beautiful day, how are you? You're fine. If you don't watch the news and pretend that you're blind. It's a beautiful day if you don't go outside, if you don't watch the news, if you don't go online. It's a beautiful day, how are you? You're fine. If you don't watch the news and pretend that you're blind. It's a beautiful day.
I'm sick of hearing that I changed up. Everybody wanna keep me chained up. Check it, this a race. If I'm running and you walking, I can't wait up. Straight up, I feel like I'm the same as when I came up. Still a record label, still a manager, still do it all with my girl from my home. Yeah, I bought some Gucci, but I hardly even wear it. I was stoked that after 30 years I finally wasn't broke. And I don't like that stuff, the vibe ain't tough. I should go and soak the clothes in gasoline and light that up. All these stupid little rappers popping Xanax, bad examples for our children. I will never write that, bruh. I'm the same man, living like I used to. Do it for my fans, getting famous off of YouTube. Hope they understand I'm only human. Didn't know that making music would be so confusing. No excuses, that's the truth too. I will always be the person who I used to be. I ain't wearing diamonds, I ain't lying about my jewelry. Every chain is fake and all that Gucci isn't new to me. I bought it secondhand so I look cool on your computer screens. I'm tired of being analyzed by fans like they're scientists and criticized for every single rhyme I spit. If you really think I changed, go ask my sister about her wedding dress, my dad about Nepal, or my mom about her appliances.
They say I sold out, love me poor. They don't with me no more. Say I changed up, now they're bored. They miss the way I was before. I guess I sold out. They mad, gold mouth, Louis bag, but everything I was made me everything I am.
Look, I get it, all the criticism verified. Spent some years together, now we're going through a scary time. Trust me, if I witnessed my hero been acting different and seemed like he might be switching, I'd be tripping, I'd be terrified. But picture this, roaches climbing out the cupboards. I was living in the ghetto, borrowed money from my mother. I just had a mental breakdown, my girlfriend in the struggle. Then I blew up overnight and we recovered. We went to Gucci and Louis, moved out the hood to a safe house. Started doing things that we dream when we laid down. Now everybody's saying that I changed and they hate loud. I was trying to show my girl like, hey babe, we okay now. Still throw a brick through the window of the lobby of any record label who trying to stop me. Still be the voice of every single lonely person with a story they can't tell because they never had nobody. Still the system and pharma and every whack politician and every triggered millennial too offended to listen. I got caught up in trying to show all the haters I did it, and I forgot that being Thomas was the promise I'd given. I understand why everybody lately saying I changed, but I get bored of everything that stays exactly the same. I promise that I'll burn it down with fuel and flames before I lose myself and become all the things that I hate.
They say I sold out, love me poor. They don't with me no more. Say I changed up, now they're bored. They miss the way I was before. I guess I sold out. They mad, gold mouth, Louis bag, but everything I was made me everything I am.
I learned from my mistakes. I grew up and I changed, but I swear I'm still the same. I fell along the way, took more than I could take, but I turned out okay.
They say I sold out, love me poor. They don't with me no more. Say I changed up, now they're bored. They miss the way I was before. I guess I sold out. They mad, gold mouth, Louis bag, but everything I was made me everything They say I sold out, love me poor. They don't with me no more. Say I changed up, now they're bored. They miss the way I was before. I guess I sold out. They mad, gold mouth, Louis bag, but everything I was made me everything I am.
I cannot feel guilty for that I didn't do, but I can understand the reasons why you think that I should. Yeah, I'm white, but I never put your neck in no noose, and I never burnt a cross or hid my face with a hood. You can't just label me racist cause I'm related to people who did some terrible way back before I was alive. My parents brought me up to treat everyone as an equal. I refuse to feel ashamed cause of my pretty blue eyes. A Nazi, white supremacist, anyone who labels me as that because of my family genetics. The hatred for Caucasians is so pathetic. Go be proud that you're black, but don't hate me for some credit. I'm not the white devil, neo-Nazi, cop trying to pull the trigger. You can call me what you want, but I'd still never say the white race as a whole ain't the enemy. There's racist white people, but we're far from that collectively.
White boy, don't say that. White boy, oh you so bad. White boy, you wish you were black. White boy, dear white boy. White boy, white noise. I can't say it with my white voice. White boys, white lies. Don't tell me how to see it through my white eyes.
If a black man is sipping on some Kanye cognac sitting next to me. I don't assume that every black's favorite drink is Hennessy. I don't dislike Tanisha cause her first name isn't Stephanie. Not only is that wrong, it's a waste of energy. Ivory or ebony, 45 or 17, we all bleed the same. Martin Luther King or Kennedy. They're angry, I'm reciting the facts. He's white and he raps, he stole the culture right from the blacks. Okay, he's fire, but we lit the flame, he's siphoning gas. So this corny little honky man, the whitey is whack. You letting history perpetuate the hatred within, and then you paint me with the brush you painted slave owners with. Yeah.
White boy, don't say that. White boy, oh you so bad. White boy, you wish you were black. White boy, dear white boy. White boy, white noise. I can't say with my white voice. White boys, white lies. Don't tell me how to see it through my white eyes.
I got a mother, a father, a sister, an auntie, an uncle, and a grandma that I picture when you're openly hating. And God willing, one day I'll have a kid of my own. I refuse to let you blindly hate my wife and my baby, so go ahead and hate the races. I pray for their extinction. If you wanna hate the white people, just make the distinction between the ones who want the best for everyone regardless, and the ones who build the system just to smother you with hardship. Stop before you say it. I know what you've been thinking. How's a straight white male in 2018? You're making me the villain by demonizing my race for things I didn't do and decisions I didn't make. No one that I call a friend has ever owned a slave, and neither did our dads or our dads' dads. Sakes acknowledging atrocities were wrongly committed is all that I can offer while I'm wrongly convicted. I would never hate a man for what God gave him in pigments, and I would never plot against him just because he is different. I would never judge a human for the cards he was given or call him lesser than myself because of the race that he's mixed with. White people that you hate aren't your neighbors or lawyers. They're the Rockefellers, Rothschilds, Bushes, and Royals. They're the people who monopolized the water and oil and injected your communities with drugs that they spoiled. Got no patience for Nazis, I think they're better off dead. They're fighting hatred with hatred, making the hate more intense. I don't want nothing to do with either side of the fence, so don't blindly attack me for wearing braids on my head. Hate the people who believe you put yourselves in the ghetto. Hate the ones who teach their children you ain't because they said so. Hate the ones who think you're all the same and judge you profusely because the way that you're portrayed on our news and in movies. Being white and being racist aren't the same, man, I promise. No, it's hard to tell the difference if I'm just being honest. I deserve the chance to show you I'm not part of the problem, and you owe it to yourselves. We got so much in common.
White boy, don't say that. White boy, oh you so bad. White boy, you wish you were black. White boy, dear white boy. White boy, white noise. I can't say with my white voice. White boys, white lies. Don't tell me how to see it through my white eyes. White boy, don't say that. White boy, oh you so bad.
White boy, we wish you were black. White boy, dear white boy.
They can try to shut us up, try to cut us down. Ain't no army that is gonna stop us now. Try to lock us up, try to smoke us out. Ain't an ocean big enough for us to drown. I ain't stopping till the cops come out. I ain't stopping till we run this town. I ain't stopping till I'm in the ground. Got a shotgun, riding shotgun, loud. We are the problem, we are the wrenches inside of the system. We are the ones who they trying to control every day, and we're also the ones who won't listen. We are the black, we are the white, we are the atheists, we are the Christians. We are the ones who aren't fooled by the news and the words that they use every night coming through televisions. It's a revolution. I would rather die by electrocution than let them silence us or let them lie to us for one more day. This is retribution. Let them hate if they want to hate. Trust them, I say what I want to say. I ain't gonna fake it or run away. Face it, I'm unafraid. Take it on the chin like a man with his judgment day. We're the underdogs, we're the challengers on our worst behavior. We're the renegades, we're the vagabonds, we're our generation. We're the counterculture, we're the underground. Don't know what to tell you. Label us as your enemy, but we're the rebellion.
Won't give up till I die. Fight for us. No, fight for us.
They can try to kill us all, all try to bleed us dry, try to wage a war that we will not survive, try to hold us back, try to dim the light. We will rise against, they won't last the night. I ain't stopping till I'm in my grave. I ain't stopping if they drive in tanks. I ain't stopping till I'm in their face. Got a shotgun, ride a shotgun, bang. We are the rebels, we are the glitches inside of the matrix. We are the ones who decided to stand up and fight for the right to say we ain't gonna take it. We are the people, we are the places, we are the heroes, we are the faces. We're the attitude that happens after you try to attack the truth and do damage for ages. It's an evolution, we don't bow down for any human. I'd rather die than go on living life like a pawn for the people who think that we're stupid. Let them talk if they wanna talk, I ain't gonna stop till I wanna stop. I ain't gonna drop when they take a shot, cock back and aim at y'all. Pop off the top of grenades, I ain't playing y'all. We're the underdogs, we're the challengers on our worst behavior. We're the renegades, we're the vagabonds, we're our generation. We're the counterculture, we're the underground, don't know what to tell you. Label us as your enemy, but we're the rebellion.
I won't give up. I'll fight for us.
Smell the sulfur in the sky, but I see it through a soldier's eye. And we didn't come to lose the fight. Believe from the ashes we will rise.
Yeah, I'm a rapper, but I'm losing my respect for the genre. How many songs about Xanax and alcohol are we dropping? How many kids we gonna kill for we admit it's a problem? Probably stop if it was one of our sons or one of our daughters. We know our demographic is primarily youth. We glorify breaking the law to children in school. Kids copy what we see and imitate what we do. They'll go to jail for doing the things you thought them was cool. We put women in our videos exploiting their bodies, while little girls around the world grab their phone and they watch it. They need a realistic role model, not just a Barbie. They see strippers and escorts, but no lawyers or doctors. Hey hip-hop, what the hell happened? It was power to the people and we like that stuff. These days you're promoting that it's fun to be an addict, so I'm asking, how could y'all write that, bruh?
You can blame the rappers when you blow up, but your favorite songs are about doing drugs. So what happens after these kids grow up? And who's to blame for who they've become? They made it look so cool to shoot those guns and hate the cops and to get too drunk. You can't blame the rappers when you show up and love the songs that make you dumb. You can't blame
Making music is a privilege and a choice. And if you ever get to be successful, you must understand the people that you influence. I swear by what you say, and that the melodies you sing make wings, build dreams, and fill voids. We got medication straight through voice. Some give life, and some destroy. And even though this money seems nice, it can't come, so we must take that as a hint. That there's other things in life we should enjoy. We move mountains, we cross states, we play roles in presidential debates. So don't you try and tell me making music is for fun, and you don't care about the things that our music helped make. Man, I know I'm not perfect, but I'll change. I'm the outcome of this world and my pain, and this music is pills, and I promise this dose that you take won't make you say.
You can blame the rappers when you blow up, but your favorite songs are about doing drugs. So what happens after these kids grow up? And who's to blame for who they've become? They made it look so cool to shoot those guns and hate the cops and to get too drunk. You can't blame the rappers when
these artists can't even talk, they just mumble the lyrics. And the teenagers listen while they rebel from their parents, while the rappers tell them pop a pill, buy Gucci and wear it. They say screw the police, break the rules, smoke weed, buy some shoes you don't need, rep the hood in your street. All these rappers holding guns and now the kids want some. Mess around and kill a homie, you can't clean that blood. We encourage being stupid with our music, and we're normalizing poor moral standards while we do it. Little boys see the way that women look on our videos and assume it's real life, project that image on little girls. It's unrealistic. If you're young and you listen, you are one in a million. You are loved, you are different. Hey, hip-hop. I know life moves on, but while I'm here, how could you write that, dog?
You can blame the rappers when you blow up, but your favorite songs are about doing drugs. So what happens after these kids grow up? And who's to blame for who they've become? They made it look so cool to shoot those guns and hate the cops and to get too drunk. You can blame the rappers when you show up and love the song that make you dumb. You can blame the rappers.
Dollar bills and popping pills like party songs. It's not cool in real life. Cheap thrills and going till the morning comes. See what that feels like.
You can blame the rappers when you blow up, but your favorite songs are about doing drugs. So what happens after these kids grow up? And who's to blame for who they've become? They made it look so cool to shoot those guns and hate the cops and to get too drunk. You can blame the rappers when you show up and love the song that make you dumb. You can blame the rappers.
What up, y'all? My name's Tom. Little while back was an alcoholic. Had a mental breakdown like a year ago. Came close to put me in a coffin. Damn. After the hooker I loved, after I did all the drugs, after I finally got fired for showing up late to the job, hella tired and drunk, after the oxys I put up my nose with my boss on the oil rigs when I was young, after my ex cut her wrists and the cops that I stabbed her and beat me then put me in cuffs, after I totaled my car trying to run from the cops with a kilo of coke in the trunk, after I drank till I rotted my teeth on my head, got infections in all of my gums, after I couldn't get hard cause the vodka and porno sedated me till I was numb, after I couldn't escape from the basement I rented and went to go live with my mom, after I cheated on people I needed and lied trying to hide from the guy that I was, then I got sober, the madness was over, now I am proud of the man I become, yeah.
I'm finding someone that I know again. I started climbing out the hole I'm in, fighting demons and I know I'll win. It's time for me to mend these broken wings. Life has been hard, I know it gets better. This is a war that I'll fight forever. I had my scars, I'll always remember when I lost it all and never surrendered.
What up, y'all? My name's Mad Child. I've been off to Xannies for a while now. I was waking up feeling suicidal, but I think I'm finally starting to smile now. Man, I lived a hell of a life. I've been to hell and back twice. Lost $10 million, 3 different addictions. Don't tell me about paying the price. From penthouses with top models, hanging with strippers with pop bottles. Anxious and hiding alone in my room from the world. I was pissing in pop bottles. From chart top and being a role model to flop records and lost follows. When I cop product, got a month's worth. When I left the spot, cops followed. Saw a photo, it was only face, cause I was 85 pounds overweight. Mental breakdown trying to catch a plane. Wasn't mad, child, I was only Shane. My puppy Lola was my only gang. Had to put my baby in a grave. I walked away from every brick I laid so I could build a new wall to keep me safe.
I'm finding someone that I know again. I started climbing out the hole I'm in, fighting demons and I know I'll win. It's time for me to mend these broken wings. Life has been hard, I know it gets better. This is a war that I'll fight forever.
Miss the days when no one even knew my name. Now everywhere I go, I wear a hat to hide my face. I got weapons hidden inside every room in my place. Now I have to keep a pistol on me always just in case. This is a nightmare. Never expected the fame to be something I would wrestle with and fight to embrace. Sometimes I feel like the love I get's outweighed by the hate. I hid the tears, but I can't hide from the pain. I'm working 20-hour days, can't even lie to y'all, I'm burnt out. Asleep on my weight bench, trying to find the strength to work out. Should be happy I'm successful, I just went and bought my first house. Thought money would help cure my depression, but it's worse. How? Tired of it, lucky I don't have a manager cause I'll be firing them. Tired of talking to other artists who just want to tell me I'm inspiring them. Parents keep telling me they have a kid and they're thankful their child is admiring me. Great, wanna know how I feel? I might kill myself before retiring. I'm in the clouds, I can't reach the ground. They're coming in crowds, blew me up like a balloon and let me go. Watch me float away while I scream no. Every time I get close, they pull out their phones. Like maybe this time we can see them explode. Blew me up like a balloon and let me go. They all throwing rocks cause they tryna poke holes. They wanna see me pop, they don't wanna see me blow. They're the reason that I'm gone, they don't wanna see me go. Blew me up like a balloon and left me. I miss the times when I could go outside. I didn't have to watch my back out of the corner of my eye. I didn't have to fake a smile and pose for pictures all the time. Can't even lie, I miss when time was really mine. Now I just belong to everybody else but me. These panic attacks are making it awful hard to breathe. Built a vocal booth inside the crib and stopped making beats. Don't even rap, I stand inside of it and scream. Like this is not what I expected. I work my hands to the bone, and my anxiety is triggered by the apps on my phone. I tried deleting them so the internet would leave me alone, but the lack of attention made me feel worse than before. I'm sick of it all. The internet watching me trip when I fall. Embarrassed that everyone witnesses all. My illness isn't real time, man, I'm addicted to y'all. Rappers on Twitter don't get me involved. I'm posing for photos with fans in the mall and dying inside pretending I'm strong. I'm not a celebrity, I am just Tom. I'm in the clouds, I can't reach the ground. They're coming in crowds, blew me up like a balloon and let me go. Watch me float away while I scream no. Every time I get close, they pull out their phones. Like maybe this time we can see them explode. Blew me up like a balloon and let me go. They all throwing rocks cause they tryna poke holes. They wanna see me pop, they don't wanna see me blow. They're the reason that I'm gone, they don't wanna see me go. Blew me up like a balloon and left I missed the years when every Friday wasn't spent with my therapist. Then I realized I hated fame and accepted I'm scared of it. I got Ativan, Cipralex, Xanax, and Seroquel in a Tupperware container. I don't touch, I just stare at them. Breathing exercise is supposed to help me to cope, but nothing works quite as good as a bottle of Jack and a smoke. I try to focus on my breath, but it gets stuck in my throat. This never happened back when I was young and happy and broke. I never thought I'd be the rapper all these rappers trying to be. Posting 20 times a day, now I don't have no privacy. Meeting with these major labels, CEOs with giant teams. If y'all want to do business, why are y'all trying to lie to me? I'm bored of the fame. Every time it feels fresh again, I'm getting more of the same. Interviewers think they know who I am. They made up their mind before I explain. Well, because you asked so nice, I guess I'll tell. Ain't been feeling too hot lately, Jim. Is there anything else? Great, cause lately every day I feel like I'm living in hell. I'm glad the music helps you, but I might really kill myself. When this magazine gets printed, can you send one to my house? I'd like to own a tiny piece of me like everybody else. Go, watch me float away while I scream no. Every time I get close, they pull out their phones. Like maybe this time we can see them explode. Blew me up like a balloon and let me go. They all throwing rocks cause they tryna poke holes. They wanna see me pop, they don't wanna see me blow. They're the reason that I'm gone, they don't wanna see me go. Blew me up like a balloon and left me. I've been hearing that they think my political music is boring. Tell them I'm sorry. I I've been rapping about things that I feel are important. I could talk about how rich I am, all these little rappers that I'm bigger than. I could show you the impact addiction had, how the liquor turned me to a different man. I'm not the kid who was visiting Disneyland. I'm not a perfect Christian, have a sinner's past, but I sobered up, prescriptions hit the trash. Now I'm sitting back with 50 billboard plaques, $20 million and a million fans. Middle fingers flipping, I can't flip them back. I'm so independent, so they get the message. I've been spitting facts, I'm not a fiction fan. I am the truth, I am the GOAT, I am the proof. You can reach every one of your goals. You can be too drunk, way too high, but it's never too late to have hope. I am the one, I'm gonna preach. You can reach every one of your dreams. You can be up against the whole entire world, and you can beat them if you just believe. They've been saying I'm Illuminati and I'm going to hell. They're desperately searching for any excuse to explain why I've done what they can't do themselves. The only way they can make sense of my famous claim I worship Satan and labels of health. I don't have an advantage, it's natural talent. Your ego is damaged, admit that you failed. I remember back when I was the only political rapper. What the hell happened? All of a sudden everyone who never gave a damn got political and started rapping. Tragic, I should be flattered. Man, I created the genre, they practically jacked it. Acting like they're in the conversation, they ain't nowhere near it, on a different planet. This is not YouTube, this is upper echelon. President of Sony on my telephone. I get what I want, how I want, when I want, until the day that I'm dead and gone. The internet in love with beef, they want rappers at war. But I don't care who's coming at me, I swore that I wouldn't do disses no more. The last time I battled, the man that I trampled lost his career and then had a divorce. That wasn't fair, homie got torched. I feel the weight like I'm carrying around a corpse. Still no deal, still no team, still just little old me. Still making fun of the whole industry, still rap on my own beats. I'm the only multi-millionaire in my family tree. I keep hearing rumors that my parents rich and that's how I got in the lead. That's a big L-I-E. If you want to know the truth, I guess I can show you why I move like this. Let me take you back into my head, tell you about the movie I live. Former alcoholic, nothing in my wallet. Every doctor said that I was depressed. Should be in a coffin or inside a cardboard box and addicted to meth. I was sleeping on my best friend's couch, always dreaming of a West End house. We was living in a basement, sweet east side, praying we'd get out. Motorcycles on the front lawn, bunch of crackheads in the alley. Open up my bedroom window and tell them there's empty bottles they can have. Cops at the door, I couldn't sleep, making up noodles to eat for a week. I couldn't stomach the food I was making if I wasn't high, so I always had weed. Leaving the crib and the neighbors are tripping, I flip them the bird, I ain't stopping to talk. They leaving us notes on the passenger window, cause we always park in the whip and they spot. 10 in the morning, we sipping on 40s and taking the Honda Civic up the block. Looking for one of my homies who living on the street, cause he got addicted to rock. Waiting in line at church, they giving out food. I would pull up every second Sunday, get some hard-boiled eggs and juice. That was the move. I was a broke boy, then I blew up. I was suicidal, yeah, the mood sucked. Now I've been rich, I done made hits. I've been praying, I don't screw it up. And now that I've blown up, they're mad that I've grown up. They missing my old stuff. They say my political music's all sounding the same and the flows suck. I'm never gonna be the old Tom or recapture the magic of old songs. I don't know, Tom. You the GOAT, Tom. Give me what I want or I will go, Tom. Shut up! I'm not the guy that you fell in love with back when I was young and dumb. Always getting drunk, taking hella drugs, living in the ghetto, no food for a month. Couldn't pay the power bill, the shower filled with towels, mold and hella bugs. That was the old Tom, that was broke Tom. Stop saying you miss who I was. Now you can give me all the Gucci, give me all the Louis, give me everything I want at once. Give me Lamborghinis, give me all my flowers, give you everything I have just to be loved. Now they call me racist and they say I'm canceled, but I guarantee you that there will be blood. I ain't going nowhere, I ain't stopping nothing, I'ma really go there, I don't give a I'm the best thing going right now, they can't mess with me. I've been up, I've been down, I climbed out my grave, I've been great. Wait, before today and I'll be great till I decide to walk away. And I'm the one you have to thank for every independent artist getting billboard
Attends un petit
plaques.
peu,
I showed
je
everybody how
vais
to beat the
fermer ma
record labels and still
musique. Oui, salut man.
Ça va?
Ça va toi?
Ouais. Qu'est-ce que tu fais?
J'étais en train de me faire un paint pour la Porsche GT3.
Ouh.
Ouais, dans les schemes de nos peintures, là.
Ok.
Je suis live sur YouTube, si tu veux aller voir là, c'est ça que ça donne. Donner une couple de secondes. Hein. Tu veux-tu le lien ou ben?
Je vais checker sur mon envoyé sur mon Messenger.
Ah, ça.
Ça va être beau.
Ouais, bon, Chris. J'ai réussi à l'avoir chromé doré, genre.
Ok.
Ça fait Chris, mais ouais. Une noire, elle est pas assez noire, je trouve. Puis on dirait que je suis pas capable de. On dirait un brun au lieu d'un.
Bon, vite demain, ça paraît bien, là.
En tout cas, c'est ça.
C'est beau, ça.
Ouais. Euh... Dope.
Des séries en haut, il y en a pas bien, bien. Hein?
Non. Non, malheureusement. C'est IMSA ou.
Formule 1
Ouais.
ou NASCAR, je sais pas quoi. Là, mais ouais. Je pense qu'on va faire une petite. Je vais essayer ça, là. J'étais trop challenge. 3h15. Quoi, j'ai. Ah, c'est quoi, ils ont changé la nouvelle Porsche ou ben quoi? J'étais 3R, puis là, faut que je l'achète.
Hein?
Ils ont changé la Porsche. Oh non, j'aurais. C'est pas vrai, j'avais la Ferrari. Qu'est-ce que mon skin est là de sa Ferrari? Urgh. Il est pas bobo.
Ok, change-les.
Bon, ça va être ça, mais tabarnak que c'est pas beau.
Lequel tu fais, là?
J'étais trop challenge.
Fixe, Red Bull Ring?
Red Bull Ring, là, ouais. C'est-tu fixe?
Ouais, c'est fixe.
Ouais, fixe. Fanatic. J'aurais quasiment dû prendre la Mercedes. Ouais. Ça fait longtemps que j'ai pas roulé à ça. Et molly, hâte de voir. J'ai hâte de voir. Voir.
Ouais, je vais en refaire une. Ah non, c'est vrai, demain, je peux pas. Ça va être lundi, mes prochaines. Là, je
Ouais.
pensais faire crissement des courses pour augmenter mes points, puis finalement, à cause du système, ça change fuck all.
À cause du Sam, ça change pas encore.
Parce que je me suis dit, plus je vais faire des courses, plus je vais ramasser des points. Tu sais, c'est peut-être bien parce que c'est ceux-là qui ont le plus de temps, qui font le plus de courses, qui vont avoir plus de points. Puis finalement, c'est pas ça pantoute, genre.
Mais non, mais une fois que tes points sont faits, là, une fois, là.
Ouais, non, je sais, mais je veux dire, tu sais, normalement, tu ferais deux courses, ben, tu ramasserais plus de points. Mais c'est pas ça pantoute. C'est comme une moyenne de toutes les courses que tu fais, genre. Tu sais, si je te donne un exemple, j'ai fait deux courses, ou ce que j'ai fait, trois courses, pardon, que j'ai fait des points. Euh, les deux autres, genre, je me suis craché. Ben, tu sais, là, ça compte pas, je pas fait de points à cause de ça, mais comme 54 ou 56, tu sais, ça ferait 110 points. Mais j'étais à 55 points. Parce
Ok.
que c'est une moyenne, genre.
Ah,
Ouais, c'est ça. Fait qu'il faut vraiment que tu tanques ta première, ta deuxième course, genre.
ouais.
C'est
J'ai
pas
fait
mal
ma
ça.
course hier, je l'ai refait Sebring encore en GTP, puis ça a crissement bien noté. J'ai manqué finir troisième là, au dernier tour. Le quatrième m'a rattrapé. Si je l'ai échappé un peu, puis il est venu me chercher, mais ouais. J'ai fait finir quatrième, puis une petite belle course. Hein. Puis, ouais.
Parce que dans...
Le fun. J'ai fait 49-2. J'ai baissé mon best pareil. Là.
Ouais.
Mais tu sais, je sais où ce que je fais des erreurs. C'est juste que je suis pas capable d'aller. On dirait de les refaire, des corriger. Là.
Hmm. En plus, la semaine prochaine, lundi, il mouille, genre. C'est complètement.
Yeah, working.
C'est ça, on prend ces fichiers-là.